What is happening, y'all? Cowboy here. Welcome back to the walkthrough. Final stretch now. Just pushing our way through a couple more things here at Castle Bramis, and then we make our way to the boss. So we are going to get this, but before we do that, go ahead and blow up this ruiner just to make life a little easier for you. You don't want to be fighting him in number, right? Go ahead and grab this now.
Let us have it, Your Majesty.
And then we're going to run on over here, go into this door we went in earlier, but now we're going to head up. This is all on fire, so go ahead and kill the scrubs. Is it a seer or an archer? It looks like it's a seer. Thunderstruck. Alright, so we got our scourings. It looks like that's already doing some additional cleanup for us. We're going to open this up. Now, this is the banquet room. I would suggest placing a seat here, just for good measure. You might not need it, but this is one of those areas that can be a little iffy, so probably safer to just place one. Anyway, we're going to kill this Reaper first. Oh man, you did not... You waited a long time to submerge. Get backstep, nerd. Over here, we'll open this chest. Shield of the first beasts. Hiltvit. There's another one that we want to kill right over there, and some gargoyles, so just be cautious in here. After that, go over here and see the stigma of the King's Dinner.
King Bramis, the hallowed sentinels must be stopped. We cannot tolerate this any longer. The barbarism they displayed yesterday was only the latest in a long line of offenses. But we all know there will be many more and greater crimes to come. Surely Mornstead has suffered long enough in their shadow.
The fate of Mornstead and every single soul within it is mine.
Looks like the sorceress got a little uppity. Banquet room, place the secret measure to the left, proceed to the middle for gargoyle and dogs with skin stealer. This path has nothing. Just a torn picture. Alright, as we go outside, there should be some dogs along with a skin stealer. Just gonna go ahead and this is, this is like a really weird, like I can't lock onto them. Sometimes spells will go through here, sometimes they won't. It's like there's a barrier on the door, which is a little odd. But just, you know, be aware of it. Like I said, definitely a little weird there, but better than fighting them all right there, you know? Now we can go ahead and use this umbral exit in a second. We don't have to yet, but it's one of those things where it's like we might as well to reset the timer. Last thing I want is Red Reaper showing up while I'm actually trying to progress. Let's see, Skin Stealer, exit umbral, push down, ladder, trigger elevator. Okay, so this... That, I remember what that one did. Burning down, oh, it's the burning enemies one, okay. Exit umbral, then we want to push down the ladder and trigger the elevator. It's in here. This just gives us a shortcut back. Just run off of that real fast. To go without us. Let's see, where were you exactly? Okay, I know where this is at. This is the double sorceress encounter where we picked up a thing in the corner. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and enter Umbral. Go ahead and pull the lever. And then pull this. It's going to pop it up top for us. It's our final Saintly Quintessence. Should be at least. Confirm. We got 4 of those on us right now. Yes, we do. Alright, so go on. Hit the elevator. There's going to be 2 gargoyles up here, and then we're going to cross into a room for the Grace of Adyr mask that's guarded by 2 fairies. So 1 gargoyle there, and the other one should come from either above or nearby somewhere. It's not spawning, just run. Alright. Here we're going to do some tricky rolling, so go that way. Go. And now the fairies are going to pop up as we proceed through. This first one, you might be able to just Umbral yeet her off. Grace of Adyr, loincloth, and mask. Pick up the salts, and from here we are ready to leave. So right below us, this is just the dining hall. You could roll down, but honestly, it's kind of a big fall, and there's a good chance you could die. And you're still alive. Of all the places to land. Oh god! Ooh. Saved by the table, huh? We're just going to go ahead and vestige moth out of here. I don't think you're meant to be on top of the table. Things are getting a little weird there. So let's go ahead and warp out. Alright, now we are going to head back. We'll fully upgrade our sanguinarics at this point.
Our holy
Final
word
upgrade.
content, fellow sanctified vessel. May Aureus' divine radiance flow through me.
Should get you
and
a trophy.
into
Go ahead and upgrade our character here. More radiance. And we're going to warp back to the castle. Right, we're going to go up to the boss in a second, so we will put on the elegant perfume. We got this from doing her quest line, so if you don't have it, oh well. If you do have it, you're in for a treat. So we'll take this path around to get back over here. Once again, we'll just blow this guy up. Thunderstorm. Then we're going to proceed up ahead past where that thing popped. Then right around here we'll enter Umbral. kill the Reaper, kill the Fairy. It doesn't matter if you're taking damage, because we have to die to the boss in a second anyway. Thank you for the rune. Over here, and this should be our second to last umbral eye. It's gonna count and confirm real fast that we got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and the only one we're missing is from killing the Red Reaper, I believe. Let me confirm that though. Let me see. Yes. So the final one, talk about it a little bit. Well, for now, let's just head on into the boss fight. So to talk about the Sundered Monarch a little bit, this fight starts with him just kind of chilling in the corner there. He doesn't do anything. You have to actually like damage him a certain amount before the fight will properly start. So you can cast a spell on him, you can slap him. He'll do a couple attacks, but they're more like get off of the attacks. And then the fight's going to start proper. Now, a couple things to look out for here. His arms, even though they're really high, they will hit you when he swings them. The game even kind of like visualizes some thorns on his arms to help indicate that hitbox. He has a lot of big slams with his hand, but a lot of this stuff is actually very easy to iframe through, as you're kind of seeing right now. The perfume is a very big stun in this fight. Like, when I did it in the prep, I had like a 15-second lockdown on him. Like, he was fully stunned for like 5, and then there was like a 10-second recovery period. He has that charge attack you saw. I just did just like a backstep, completely iframed through that one. Once he's about 50%, he's going to jump in the air, how he's been doing like that, and do an even bigger slam. Same as always, just iframe through it, roll through it, whatever the case is. I actually think he's kind of a pushover, to be honest. We need to die to pull out Kukujin, though, so we'll just let him finish us off here. In general, I think well, this fight's already pretty easy, but I would suggest you summon in Kukujin, put some spells on him. Once the fight properly starts, start nuking him with spells. Once he's half health to a third remaining and you see his phase transition, go ahead and stun him with the perfume. And then you're just going to clean up. To be honest, kind of a disappointing final boss, because he's not very hard at all. And don't worry, we're going for the hidden final boss, which is like a real fight, like a real satisfying fight, good one. But this guy, he's a big pushover in my opinion. Don't think he really, second to last boss. And the thing is, if you're going for the Adyr ending, it's kind of like, whatever. And so run on up, we'll find Kukujin right before. Which should be right... Is that her? Kukujin, come along. This is the final time we have to summon her.
Gratitude in the form of a blade wielded well is not small.
We're gonna go ahead, pop this. That'll be enough for us to force him into his phase transition. Nice focused Kukujin. The shockwaves from this might still hit. Thunderstorms! Yeah, so you can see big waves on those thunderstorms. Kind of chilling for a little bit here. He's about to do his phase 2. He's roaring, big slam. And we're just going to go ahead and pop this. And that's going to stun him. You can see he's just kind of chilling, just looking at the perfume. I need more juice. his fire swords. Another big slam. I mean, yeah, you don't really need to do much here. You know, we're very much just kind of chilling and... Yeah, honestly, one of the easiest boss mechanics in the game. Kind of anticlimactic, right? Anyway, if you die, you should be able to refill this when you rest, but we're gonna go ahead, enter Umbral, get his stigma. This is him basically just going crazy, attacking everybody. Go on over here and talk to the Queen.
So my husband finally lies dead. He is not. Oh, thank you. My past is, but for both I can. Yes, too.
After that, she's basically done. She just dies here. You're fading away. Her ring is, remember what her ring does. Where are we? No, not that. Queen Sophesta's ring. I don't know if I actually looked at it on walkthrough prep. Oh, Sanguinarix restores mana as well as health. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyway, after that, go on up here. And you can witness Melchior's final moments. This will wrap up the Drustin questline.
I'm sorry.
And this is,
This was all my
I'll say
fault.
up here, this is where you find one that has,
wanted things to be better for us.
has what's her face if you're doing the evil ending.
Forgive me. No, get away from...
So yeah, Melchior is what was used here to help hold Adyr. Run through his dialogue.
But now, with an you only, and I, why?
We're gonna have an option in a second to use the Melchior seed pod.
No, wretched parasite! I will not be denied!
We just gobbled his ass up, so he did. From there, we are going to pop our moth. We'll warp on out. Over here, with the queen gone, she'll have left her catalyst behind. And as well as her clothes, it's the best in slot catalyst for Inferno builds. Which it ends up hitting the exact same as Exactor Scripture at +10, so it gets up to S rank. I think the max is, was it 591 maybe? No, 691? I don't know. I have it posted on Twitter. Warp to Skyrest. Let's talk to Kukujin. I mean, man, we might actually just wrap things up this episode. I mean, we gotta kill Red Reaper still, but...
A pleasure wise. Oh, it seems smart thanks to shelter. Good luck with. There's a big someone. Shame we didn't, but I'll be sure I'm someone that had. Remember everything. Some people I was ready. How you see it. Remember.
Alright, once we get to remember, we are all set. We'll rest and reset the zone. I'm gonna run down here. Kukujin is now gone, and we get her sword, her shield, and her set. For that, go ahead and spend whatever you want. Upgrade that character more. And then we're only at 20 minutes. Yeah, I guess we're gonna bring this home. Gonna bring the journey home. So going over here, enter Umbral. If you want, go on and talk to him. Just to show the remembrance here from Sundered Monarch. This is the best great shield in the game. So pretty cool. Besides that, obviously some other stuff to pick up. But go interact with this. This is where we're going to put Harkin's Umbral Parasite. I'm going to put that in. You're going to get a cutscene similar to the first one. Talk to Holu again.
So you that which liberate only.
He's going to mention liberate the final one from her husk. To do this, we are gonna rest, reset. We're gonna talk to Pieta and use Soulflay.
Lamp bearer.
I'm gonna let this one play out. Now we fight Elian the Starved. Now this is the real final boss. Probably the best boss fight in the game. We're of course going to obliterate her ass. If I die somehow, I'm coming back in with Kukujin, making her ass work for free. So, to talk about this boss, this is essentially a dark version of Pieta. Very similar in her moveset, same parry timings, all that stuff, but a couple upgrades. Her slam attack will do multiple slams, so she'll slam and then slam and then slam. On top of that, it'll summon umbral eyes that'll circle out or come after you. Her beam attack, she can now do it multiple times in a row. Instead of making little clones that just chase you, which she does that, she'll make a full-ass second clone with a second health bar that you need to fight. Now, the clone's health bar isn't nearly as beefy as hers, so it is pretty fast to kill the clone. When you kill the clone, you get a free critical on her, so that's the main way to break her posture. Besides that, she has a bullet hell type move where a ton of eyes are going to spiral out from her and she's going to remain stationary. That is your best time to get in damage. So if you're doing like charged attacks, damage goes to withered health. If you're doing spells, that is when you want to nuke her. And if you do die here, we can just re-enter and Kukujin can actually be summoned completely for free, which is nice. I would not suggest soul flaying her. When you do, it's going to pull out a bunch of umbral juice, which is going to come after you, so be very, very cautious about doing soul flays. Oh god, the beams. So once the clone's up, immediately get a spell on the clone. There's the 1, 2, 3. So we got the clone, we get the free crit. This is the DPS window. Nuke her with everything you got here. I'm dead. Oh, she's doing that. Okay. Oh, into Umbral we go. Beam! Got her. First try, baby. Let's go. Well, technically second try. I mean, I did kill her in the walkthrough prep. So after you've killed her, back here.
Ages of disappointment and shame, but finally now, in you, my efforts rewarded and her will achieved. Oh, precious Elianne.
Alright, so after that, we get the remembrance of Elian the Starved. Use this, warp on out. Now is where this build can actually get really crazy. Taking her out, well, this is assuming I have enough upgrades to do it. We'll find out in a second. I might need to do some farming. Go ahead and talk to him, offer remembrance, and the Elian the Starved sword. So we're going to pick that up, obviously. Got to get all the stuff. Let's see if we can't upgrade this all the way. I think I'm probably short on long, but we'll find out in a second. Elian the Starved, where is your blade at? Near the top. So many damn weapons. It should be somewhere here in the short swords category. There it is. Oh, I had enough. And now we are a true dual wielder again. Where is that? Where's my baby at? Where'd she go? Why don't I see it? So many freaking weapons here. Pieta sword. Oh, they changed that to where we need 20 Inferno. Well, shit, I might not actually be able to show this off. We'd have to respec to put the 20 points into Inferno for it. Ain't no way I'm getting this stamp. I swear this didn't used to have the Inferno requirement. Well, anyway, point is, now you have double lightsaber. I'm not sure if it's going to work since I'm not meeting the stat requirements. Oh, it is! Beautiful. So, even though we don't meet the stat requirements, as opposed to other weapons, you know, if I was to use a different short sword like this, that's just, you know, that regular attack. Because we completed the quest for it, we have the Umbral Explosion as well as the Thorn Explosion, so it's a unique attack. And there's a couple weapons that have stuff like this. People are like slowly discovering stuff like this. The stick, I know the Light Reaper has one, but there's just kind of cool Easter eggs like that. So obviously got to pump 20 into Inferno, but really nice weapon for the build. You can see 468 compared, well, that damage will probably go up when I hit the stat threshold. Which sucks because she's gone, so I need to actually farm up those levels. Either way, we're going to wrap things up here. We have one more episode where we're just going to do the final ending as well as have a showdown with the Reaper after I've gone ahead and gotten the stats to use this thing properly. And that'll bring us on home.